morning from me and my basher. Please tell the audience why you're bashing as
because
a vlogger.
This vlogger of mine, first in the morning she deleted her already shot video, and then yesterday she was shooting another vlog which was without a sound, and then today she forgot to start the vlog, and then now she was fixing her sunny so she looks cool but she can't see the screen, so probably this is half-faced half-faced vlog.
So there you go, a full rundown by my number one bash, the Haus. But anyway, yes, I just deleted an entire vlog from my camera, which I haven't uploaded yet. But you know what? I no longer stress in life because I'm all about Zen. Christmas season is here. We wish you Merry Christmas. I was just humming Christmas songs a while ago and I almost died of a heart attack because my husband shocked me. I was too much
by being around our house.
If he just takes random videos of me in the house, he will just really go viral because I always get a heart attack when he appears out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, indeed. Completely unexpected that I'm in the house.
Anyway, so we're starting off the vlog with a beauty session. It's been so long since I've gone to the Belo clinic. I'm making a comeback. A comeback? But you guys know I've always been open about how my skin has been struggling. Oh, there's no light. Or is it just my sunnies?
It's the sun.
Okay, so I've always been open about how my skin has struggled throughout the years since giving birth to Sienna. Well, actually it started with my celery intolerance because I tried celery juicing and it just wasn't agreeing with me. And then again when I had an overdose of a certain vitamin during my pregnancy. And then after that, I just my hormones were just all over the place after giving birth. I got so much acne on my chin. I'm sure you guys have noticed that, and I've also talked about it a lot here on my vlog. And so now my skin is finally on its way to recovery. Knock on wood. There's no wood. Knock on car. So I'm ready to make a comeback. It's my first time again to go for a facial, and then we're gonna do some treatments to get rid of my acne scars or my dark spots. I'm always scared to get a cleaning because my skin is really very tricky. It's very sensitive. It's very tricky to clean. So I only really trust the OG Miss Anne of the Belo clinic. She's like the trainer of everyone, and she does like Doc Vicky and myself because she says when I have sort of the same skin with Doc Vicky. Mine is really very tricky. Like when she does, for normal people, they do a cleaning, their skin is beautiful and it's done. For me, like you think you cleaned it already, but apparently it goes so deep that the next day I might get a breakout or it might still be there. So yeah, Miss Anne understands my skin so much because from the beginning she's seen it, so she knows my skin so well. So I'm gonna be seeing her today. Doc Vicky was kind enough to arrange all of this for me because she knows my skin so well. And then we're gonna do some laser treatments. I also wanted to do some fillers on my lips. You guys know I have very thin lips, and I've talked about it before. I've already done fillers before, but I think I'm already losing some of them on my upper lip, or maybe it's just part of aging. Isn't it when you age? Like I've noticed it also on older women, parang their lips thin out.
I don't know, I have never had a lip.
Oh yeah, Hope's never had a lip. I wonder what you'd look like if you get fillers. But yeah, let's go to Belo. So I'm already at the Belo clinic. This is not my microphone, they're also shooting me. Ta-da! My OG Miss Anne, who I was talking about earlier. So she's here to do my ZO facial, and she was just explaining to me what she was gonna do. These are the products that we're gonna be using. They look so legit. Pwedeng uwiin, Miss Anne? Hindi. Ang laki nila. So, when I was talking to Doc Vicky, actually, she was telling me nga na she was making me sermon kasi she asked me, are you using moisturizers now? And I said, yes. So, sabi ko, kasi Doc, I feel that my skin is no longer oily nga. It's actually like feeling dry, especially because I'm using retinol now. She asked me to use retinol. And I feel that if I use both the retinol na skin brightener and the wrinkle and texture repair, parang sometimes I get like a small peeling. Parang pag ginanon ko yung skin, may nagpipeel off. So, Doc Vicky is saying maybe that's actually your moisturizer. It's like the dead skin on top of your skin. So she was telling me that you're supposed to do some exfoliating, do like a peel. And so I said, oh really? I was so scared kasi na baka it might be too harsh on me, mag-react naman yung skin ko. So now we're gonna do that because she thinks that I also still need to like have some mild peeling and exfoliating because nga, maybe that's why my skin is feeling that way. So yeah. So we're gonna start with the ZO facial nga. And then after the ZO facial, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to talk to you guys. So when you see some weird ass light going on here, it's because I'm doing my Advalite facial already. And that's something that I've already done before. So Advalite, not facial, Advalite laser treatment. So it's good for oily skin. Also, if you're blemish prone like me or acne prone, it tightens your pores, it lessens the oiliness, it also brightens your face. It also lightens your acne scars. But of course, it's not a one-time treatment. You have to do it at least how many times, Miss Anne?
Around 4
4 to 6 every 2 or 3 weeks apart. And also, does that mean after the treatment, I can't be under the sun?
You just can protect it with your sunscreen.
SPF lang.
Just SPF.
A lot of people really love this treatment because nga, there's no downtime, it's not painful, and it's really effective. I think out of all the benefits it delivers, yung pinaka na-feel ko talaga is it really tightens your pores. And I think that's also why it lessens the oiliness. Or nag-iimbento lang ba ako, Miss Anne?
No, it's true.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start. I got hungry, so I asked for some snacks. Count every calorie. Oh, it's from Harlan Holden. Yummy! Okay, so now I've got Emla on because after consulting with Doc Vicky, I now have more procedures to do, which is usually the case whenever Doc Vicky sees me because she knows what's best for me. So we just finished our Advalite. That's my laser treatment. And then now, Doc Vicky says that maybe we should do some laser hair removal on the lower half of my face because she does see some hair there, which shook me, but she says there is. So just to avoid any like hair ingrowns, she thinks because it might also be contributing to the breakouts. So she wants to have that removed. And then we have some Emla also on my nose. We're gonna add some threads. I think I've mentioned this already before because I've shown you guys my previous threads on my nose as well. My nose actually like goes to the right side of my face. So like the right side is like it's protruding towards the right. So then that's why we put the threads. I think it protrudes to the right because I do have like a deviated septum or something like that. I don't know, but there is some sort of a mystery there. So we're putting some threads. And then we also have some Emla on my eyes because I was telling the doctor I feel like my eyes are becoming droopy. Usually on my right eye, sometimes I even lose my fold when I'm really tired or my skin feels dry. I can't remember what the treatment is called for my eyes, but I'll ask it again and then when we're doing it, I'm gonna tell you. But basically, it's supposed to open up my eyes, but I have to do it for like 3 sessions and there is some downtime for that. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh, and we're also doing my hair, which I'm very, very excited about, and I'll tell you more about it later. I feel like my face is this big now with all the
But it doesn't
topical
look that big,
anesthesia.
right? You can see.
Yeah, but I took antihistamine na rin though.
Ah, yeah, why?
Because every time that we put Emla, I feel kind of allergic eh.
Ah, okay, good. Good girl. You know what? You really know yourself well. I'm very impressed.
Responsible human.
Responsible patient. If you look at the light, it goes to the right. You see that? It's straight
Yeah.
here, then sana yung nagra-right na nagla-left. So that means your bone
But is it actually bone though?
Yeah, that's where the bone is. That's why it's projected and that's why it catches the light.
As I've said,
So,
if I
look,
do
ah.
decide to get a rhinoplasty,
Mag-rhino ka na nga.
I have an excuse.
Yeah, she has
A deviated
deviated septum. She can't breathe well on
Exactly.
the right side. You see that? Yeah, and that's the shape of your nose.
Okay, I won't film this part because you guys will not like how it looks. I initially thought because of all the anesthesia, it's so easy lang pala. One time I brought Yoni and Yoni was like, there's so much stuff going in your nose, so I'll spare you guys. If you guys want to see it, just go to the Belo page. It'll be there. They do a lot of stuff there. I've always had fine hair, but I've noticed so much hair loss after my postpartum. And also, had like a stressful time. I think it was from stress. Like, I really saw so much hair fall, even more than my postpartum hair fall.
Yeah, I can see nga. I can see most of your scalps. The strands are very thin. So what we're going to do is the Belo exosome treatment for hair. This is exosomes that are really made for the hair lang. We can either do it with turtle pin, which is not painful, or injections. But since you're matapang daw, we'll do the injection. But if you're scared of pain, it can be turtle pin as well. It still penetrates, but it's not as deep. So I feel like this is much better when you do it with the injection because it can really get to the hair follicle.
Pag turtle pins, doc, you have to do more sessions or no?
No naman. Parang it's still, I do turtle pin and it's working for me, but all the doctors here feel that injection's better. So sige, but for me, I only do turtle pin and it really works.
been a week since my Belo treatments. Just a recap, I did the Zeo facial and then the Advalite laser. So Advalite, again, it tightens your pores. It's also oil controlling. It also brightens and lightens your dark spots and marks. So as you can see, there's not a lot left already on my chin. They're very, very light. This one also was like a new blemish that I had at that time, and now it's like much lighter. That's really where my problem area is, my jaw area, because it's hormonal. It's also connected with what I eat. So I was told before by a doctor sure that if you get breakouts here in this area, it's probably connected to your diet. And then chin and also your jaw, that's mostly hormonal acne. If you could see, I have like a mark here and also here. That's from my lip filler injections. I also did that how many days ago? Like maybe 6 days ago. So I have very, very small lips. So I usually ask Doc Joey of Belo Greenbelt to do my lip fillers. I don't do them religiously, so they really do disappear from time to time, but I just got them done again now. And I think that they're super duper natural. I am guilty, would sometimes tell Doc Joey that, Doc, I still want more because I feel like I want more on my upper lip. But Doc Joey always tells me that, you know, she tells me when it's enough. So which is why I really, really trust her, because she's not like any other doctor who's just like, yeah, let's do it. Like she really cares about like looking natural and like what would really suit your features. So yeah, before she would always tell me parang it's a different ratio for your upper lip and your lower lip. Parang your upper lip should really still be smaller than your lower lip. But now Doc Viking was saying that new beauty standards say na 1:1 na siya. I don't know if mine is 1:1 na, but so far this is what we have. I'm really happy. I also did, if you guys remember, I did the fractional, I think it's what it's called, fractional CO2 for my eyelid, because my right eyelid is getting really, really droopy compared to my left side. And that's why sometimes if it feels dry or if I lack sleep, sometimes I even lose my double eyelid, which I naturally have. You're normally supposed to do 3 sessions. So I did the first session first only on my right eye just to make them more even. And then for my next session, they're gonna do both eyes now and also for the third session. I think you're supposed to do that once every month and they recommend 3 sessions at least. So I'm really excited about that because it will really brighten and lift your eyes. Yun lang, that one has downtime, Advocate doesn't. I looked really funny afterwards. Like Sienna thought I had an owie. It had like a lot of like small little dots here that scabbed. It doesn't really bother me because it's very easy to cover it with makeup. And for me, I was already like fully recovered after like 4 days. It's usually around 5 to 10 days, but mine around 4 days, it was really super okay na. Not really there anymore. So yeah, I feel very hopeful about my skin. It took me a really long time to be more open about it and to really show you guys, you know, mga before photos and to show you guys my skin with all its imperfections. It's just something that we don't normally share, especially in the industry that I'm in the fashion beauty industry, and also with like the crazy beauty standards that we see. Parang when we see celebrities and all these public figures, they're all with perfect skin, no one really has acne. So it's so hard for people who suffer from it to be more open about it. And parang feeling ko with acne, there's a lot of embarrassment attached to it. I don't know if it's just here in the Philippines, but I feel like it's so easy to shame others when they don't have perfect skin. Even as little as saying na, oh, I don't know, may tigout ka naman, laki ng pimple, but like stuff like that. Like you don't know how triggering it could be for someone who's suffering from acne. So I just hope that people are more mindful about the things that they say or the things that you notice about the people around you. I just think that, you know, when you see people having imperfections or they're on their healing journey, I wish that you could be more supportive and just, you know, pretend that it's not there. I just feel that you should look them in the eye, don't look at their skin because they're already self-conscious enough. I was so self-conscious until now. I still get so self-conscious even though I'm already healing and I've got nothing on my skin now. It took me so long to be okay, to be in front of the camera with zero makeup on and to show you guys my real skin. And it's a long, long process. There were times where I just refused to go out. Like when this first started during the pandemic, and I could really feel that it affected my relationship with Yoni. Like we used to do like spontaneous date nights, just as little as just going to something that's just 10 minutes away. Like even that was such a hard process for me because I didn't want other people to see my skin and I didn't want to have to cover up my skin because I feel so guilty covering it up. I feel like I'm clogging it, I'm making it even worse. So then like when I have to sit down and look at myself in the mirror, especially before an event or before a shoot, and I have to cover my skin with makeup, it makes me feel even worse. And it's just, I've broken down a lot of times. I felt so self-conscious, I couldn't look people in the eye, just stuff like that. I just feel that like acne seems so trivial to other people, especially if you've never suffered from it before. But it can really affect your emotional and mental health because it affects so much of your self-esteem and so much of your self-confidence that it can sometimes feel so isolating. Kasi nga, like, you don't want to go out. Like, I went to a point where I wanted to cover all the mirrors in the house. Like, I didn't want to see anyone. I didn't want to see any people. Like, sometimes I would cancel meeting up with friends because I just didn't want to have to deal with my skin. skin. So yeah, so I hope that you guys are more understanding, and if you are also going through an acne journey, then I hope that, you know, you become more patient and be gentle with your skin. That's something that I had to learn, that a doctor once told me, and this was really such a wake-up call for me. She told me that we're so critical about our skin, or ourselves in general, that sometimes we forget to care. And that was something that I really took to heart after she said that. That's really a wake-up call, because I was so critical about the way I looked and the way my skin looked that I forgot to care. What I thought was caring was actually aggressive, was actually nitpicking. I would attack my skin by like poking and doing all sorts of things. I forgot to just really let my skin breathe, to give it time to heal, and to really care for it. So I think that, you know, this is something that you guys should remember. Oh, also, I did my nose threads, which I mentioned to you guys about. If you guys go way back in my previous vlogs, you've seen the process there, so I don't want to repeat that gory process to you guys. It's still a bit painful, but so for those of you who don't know, we suspect that I've got a deviated septum, so my nose tends to go to the right side. It's also a bit bulkier here, and that's what we try to correct with the threads. I could go for a rhinoplasty, but I'm just so scared of it. I've never done any type of surgery except for my C-section surgery, giving birth to Sienna. So I'm so scared about it because I don't want to get like a identity crisis, or like rhinoplasty is just so permanent that I'm okay naman na ako sa mukha ko. So just I feel like nose threads are more subtle, there's no commitment, and I don't mind needles. But rhinoplasty, I think, is just such a huge step, and what if I come out with such a different face and I would like have an identity crisis, or I'm just not happy about it? I'd have to, you know, live with it. So I just think that threads are just something I'm more comfortable with. So yeah, haba na monolog ko, guys. But you know, I just want to promote self-love. If you want to get enhancements, if you want to better yourself, then go do it. Just make sure that you go to reputable clinics and doctors, and that you trust your doctors as much as I trust my doctors at Belo. Look at this young lady. I tried to call her to come to me, but she chose to go to her ai because she misses her ai. Look at her waking up her ai. Good morning. It's a slamming on the door. Ai, wake up! Excuse me, young lady. Where is mommy's hug and kiss? Good morning, hug and kiss, please. Why is the floor wet? Is that why? Okay, mommy will come to you then. Have to carry you? Like a queen. Did you take mommy's photo? Can mommy see? Oh, it's beautiful, my love. It's a beautiful Sunday here at the Cokoro house. If you guys hear some noise, it's because my family never cooperates whenever I need to vlog. But anyways, I invited my parents to come here for this Sunday. Usually we go home to them, but I wanted them to come here originally to swim with us, but we've already finished swimming. My parents were late as per usual. My parents are always late. Asked them to come at 9 a.m. They came at 11 a.m. But anyways, time to cook!
Little Kaka, little Pooh?
Yeah, little Pooh wants to play.
What's happening? Did Daddy catch you? Oh no!
I want to catch mommy, not daddy.
Oh my gosh!
She wants to catch mommy. Mommy's there to catch you. Ready? Sun is finally out and we can swim. Look at them there. Mommy's coming.
Hi! Hi!
It's her first time being a flower girl today. And she requested for some makeup, so mommy is just putting some blush on her. Right, my love? Okay, and she also wants some lipstick. Okay, open mouth, ah. Then open mouth back, ah. Like this. Then do that. So, mommy? Okay, very good. Okay, show camera na. Can you turn around for mommy? Are you ready to be a flower girl? Yeah. Guys, a debrief. I would just like to say that Sienna did so well. My gosh. So I was briefing her and telling her that, okay, my love, just make sure that you have to walk all the way straight to the end of the aisle. Make sure to smile to people. Hold your wreath like this. I was a bit anxious in the beginning because we were waiting for a pretty long time already. Probably, I think, yeah, like close to an hour. And that was also Sienna's nap time. So I was worried that, you know, she might change her mind. She might not be in the mood for it anymore. But she was born to be a star. All our runway walks at home, all those times that we did that really helped. When she walked down the aisle, she didn't even look back at me. She just went straight and smiled at everyone, even waved at people. For a 2-year-old flower girl who's doing this for the first time, I mean, Kris Jenner better watch her back. Just kidding. A new momager is in town. Just kidding. But anyway, I was just feeling so proud. And then after she walked, she even told me and Yoni, again. Like, she wanted to go again. My gosh, her main character energy is really just something to be envied. But anyways, she's doing so well. But then the wedding ceremony took a really long time, and it was already close to, like, I think it was already 4:30, past 4:30. So we're really pushing it because that's when her nap time usually ends. So imagine she hasn't had any naps yet. So when it was time for the official photos to be taken with the bride and groom, ayaw na niya. Like, she didn't want to go close to Janina, who's the bride. But anyway, you know what? We win some, we lose some. And now she's just napping in the car. I know for sure kasi that if we push her to nap here, we're at my sister's place, for sure she wouldn't nap and we wouldn't last the reception. We've already promised that we're gonna be attending the reception with Sienna, so I don't want to cancel last minute because they really did a special order for the kids. So yeah, so she's just sleeping in the car for now. They've been going around. We have no choice. That's the only way that we can get her to have a nap before the reception. But yeah, I just feel so proud. I'm just so happy. Anyway, I think this is a good time to end the vlog. I don't want to bring you guys anymore to the wedding. I will be on full-on mom mode. Yaya won't be with us, so I still think she won't be her 100% good mood because, you know, it's not her usual schedule. So see you guys in the next vlog. Bye!